What's up, Dr. Hammer?
Hey, Dr. Hammer.
Are we going to introduce ourselves?
Yeah, every time.
I'm Kirsten.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Graham.
And I'm Justin.
And welcome to the Big Comfy Couch.
I'm G-Rain.
We are doing Ex Machina.
Ex Machina.
Machina. I'm not good at it. So what we noticed in there was the social commentary of like the God complex and like what's too far, like with like the creation of AIs, I guess. So like you have what's his name, the beardy Nathan, who like drove these AIs to the point of like insanity or what appeared to be insanity, and would take it to the extremes of like having sexual relations or like extremes that you wouldn't normally take a human to, but since he's their creator, like he decides that, like he can decide what's morally right and morally wrong, and he's in sense their god. And this also in turns comes up to the morality question of, is our morality the same as their morality because they aren't living and they're alive?
I think an argument for that is the fact that they're so smart that Ava wants to get out and like experience the world, and so I think that's like this whole scene is set as like a jail, like it's a cool modern house, but like all the walls are like it's a very cold place,
and they're like locked and
like
stuff like that.
Yeah,
which also might be done because like he doesn't want to encourage her to rebel.
Yeah, and like it's kind of rebellion proof because when Caleb tried to get out in the end, he like couldn't even smash the glass door.
But then didn't he say that he wanted to rebel? Like, didn't he say that he programmed the whole thing so that she would use the senses? Like he was testing whether she
would like yeah, like he knew in the end, like because he figured it out. But like he wanted to see how far she could take him to believing she had emotions.
Another social commentary we saw was when Nathan and Caleb were having the discussion about like the sexuality of the Ava, and you know when he said that he made her heterosexual, and then they said, what was the quote?
They said, "I was a programmed to be straight." And said, "So you decided to be straight?"
And so that kind of on the whole debate whether you choose to be gay or whether you're born that way. Yeah. And then we also noticed the name Ava comes from the Hebrew name for Eve, like Adam and Eve, so that kind of plays to the God complex.
She was like the first real, like...
Yeah, she was the first...
He created the first...
Yeah.
Woman.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and talk about foreshadowing a little bit, actually. So earlier they were talking about the chess game and, like, whether the AI chess player is, like, knows it's playing or not. I think that comes back later when Nathan hides the hidden camera and spies on Caleb. It's kind of a chess game, and then Caleb knows that he was going to do that, so he reprograms the lock. And so, I don't know, just kind of back and forth. Also, early in the movie, the chip in the glass is a foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Because you could tell.
Like, whenever he first walks in and there's, like, the glass has been smashed already.
Yeah.
Like, whether it be...
You kind of knew that there was something more to it than...
We see later that the AI is trying to get out.
Right.
Or that it could be just his own insanity. You don't really know. Yeah.
But you just saw them, like, fighting to get out, so it was kind of, like, understood that there was a much more aggressive side to...
One more that I saw was the dancing scene with Kyoko. It proves that she's a robot because they're doing the exact same dance, like, choreographed. Which, I mean, if she was human, they could have choreographed it, but I think it just proved that she was a robot as well, because he programmed that dance and he knew it himself.
Do you think that the alcohol was like was there foreshadowing with the alcohol, how it like focused on his alcoholism so much that like that would play a part?
Or that could be a thread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how lonely he was at the house by himself, and that's why he made it like sexual and female.
And so he could have friends, and he made one that didn't have to talk to him, just so like he could have someone there. But could still like be alone.
And then also the like the whole idea of the government, like keeping, like
That
how
was
he,
social
how he,
commentary.
yeah, how he like he uses like cell phone records and internet searches for the very eyes.
Also, foreshadowing off of that is like when he asked Caleb about like whether he thinks that he chose to be heterosexual or he was born that way, programmed. He also asked like what his type of woman is, and then like you kind of start thinking if Nathan like programmed Ava
To be his type of woman.
to be his type, and then like you find out later that that's exactly what he did.
Yep.
So funny.
Do we like it?
I liked it.
I liked it.
Yep.
It had like 93% like rating on Rotten Tomatoes, so a lot of people liked it.
Yeah. I mean, the ending, like, itself said a lot.
I definitely thought they were gonna end up together. Caleb
I
and
didn't.
Ava.
No. I mean,
No, I knew he fucked up. Whoa.
she's a goal-oriented...
She messed up.
Messed up. She's a goal-oriented person, like, or not person, robot. So, like, she doesn't feel human emotions the same way. Like, once he fulfilled her goal, like, he served no purpose to her. Like, he...
So you think the whole time when she was saying "I want you," like
Oh,
she
yeah.
was
I mean,
just-
she's
Yeah,
goal-oriented.
manipulated from the
Like,
beginning.
Yeah. Well, and Nathan, I think we're supposed to side with Caleb, but I don't know. Throughout it, I felt like Nathan was right.
yeah.
You know, like but like we want to believe the love story, you know, and so like you're kind of like rooting for them, but then you know at the end when you realize Nathan figured it all out, the ending was kind of like you knew that Caleb was gonna get.
Yeah, they were, like, nice contrasts to each other. Like,
Yeah.
you have Beardy... I don't remember.
Nathan.
Nathan, who, like, was an alcoholic realist who, like, saw everything very, like, clear-minded and did not take into account, like, emotions or anything. And then you have Caleb who was very, like, emotional and, like, viewed things in a sense of, like, reactionary response to, like, he took more into account emotions and other emotions.
Which I think is why he was chosen to do the Turing test. Because Nathan's not, like, emotional.
No, he's not, yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Cool. See you in class, Dr. Hammer.